This here is from a site called Depp Delusion, who's still going, they still get some activity, and they're now complaining about Depp's writing skills. Now, of course, it's a short cutout with no context or anything, so I'm not sure where it's from, but I'm going to assume Johnny was trying to be kind of poetic here. I don't think he was trying to exemplify his incredible English grammar and writing skills, but let's see what they got. Just a reminder of Johnny Depp's extremely insufferable writing skills. Okay. As I sit here before a most cacophonous piece of blank onion skin, which I never delicately suffered in my sturdy Olympia typewriter, and which surely deserves a more appreciative and well-balanced operator, but alas, such it is a lamentable fate to be clubbed by my inept and clumsy digits. The paper screams for me to make the first move. I don't really see the problem. Obviously, it's over metaphoric and very poetic. He's not actually saying things straight out, but I'm going to imagine like that's the point of it. He could have just said, I'm looking at a blank piece of paper, I don't know what to write, but that wouldn't really be saying anything because it's not poetic. It would just be something he said. Dear God, that's all one sentence? Was he being paid by the word? This is hilarious, even funnier than his fake, vaguely mid-Atlantic accent. Okay. I hate people who think they are clever. I don't know if Johnny thinks he's clever. He was just writing a poem, basically. So now Johnny writes a poem and there's a problem. I swear, I think about this particular piece of writing randomly like once a month. What a douchebag. Okay. Insufferable douchebag. He's such a POS. Oh God, please make him stop. I hope this problematic aggressive dog will eat his homework. Right, because Johnny's dog killed 2 sheep because that was Johnny's fault. Alright. I can't defend the dog and be happy about the sheep or whatever. Alright, I'm not going to go there, but come on. It's out in the countryside. There's a bunch of farms. Animals attack each other. It has nothing to do with anything. I'm sure Johnny apologized to the guy or whatever. Narcissists used grandiosity to maintain an exaggerated sense of self-importance, seeking constant admiration and validation by portraying themselves as superior, talented, or special. Well, if Johnny really wanted to do that, he would put this piece out there on Instagram, showcase it. I'm not sure where it's from. Maybe I missed something. Maybe he did put it out there at one point, but it seems like just a random clip of poetry. It's not a big deal. This inflated self-image serves as a psychological defense mechanism, helping them to compensate for deep-seated low self-esteem and desperate need to feel important. Grandiosity also allows them to construct a mental escape from reality, providing a satisfying narcissistic supply of recognition and attention from others. Because Depp doesn't get enough attention, he needs more. Depp's use of big words, often in ridiculous contexts, is textbook in that regard. You see similar things with Russell Brand. There's also a fake humility, which is used as he thinks by doing this he is fooling people, i.e. being smarter than others. Indeed, some are tricked, but for those who see him for what he is, it's just so obvious. How about the people who don't have to think about it that hard? Like when I see Johnny talk, I'm like, all right, that sounded pretty cool. Sure. It's not like I hear Johnny talk and I'm like, what does he mean by that? Let me think about the psychological ramifications and how deep can I go? Why did Johnny use that poetic word in this interview and try to, be someone or say something? What's Johnny looking for? Attention? Gratification? Grandiosity? Who the fuck thinks about it this hard? Unless the problem's you. The Russell Brand connection's spot on. I used to be a fan of his stand-up and considered buying his book. Several reviews essentially said, what the hell was that? This is complete nonsense. Then I remember checking out his YouTube channel for about a week. It was literally him lying in bed, reading the newspaper, and giving overly verbose critiques of the stories. Okay, it's not him lying in bed. I've seen it, quite a few times. Who knows? I check it out once in a while. But of course, this person here is not going to like Russell Brand and his current political views. Anyway, these go down and down. As you can see, these people think too hard about it. He writes like an insufferable teenager. Fine. Anyway, I think this is a case of thinking way too hard about Johnny writing some poetic passage. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subbed here, consider it. Yeah, my collar's off. I can't get it right. See you next time.